go. We got deep cuts. You guys are singing No Promises. This is good. How many of you guys have been? Huh?
What's your tea you're drinking?
What tea?
I'm drinking. Okay, well I'm gonna pick people in a second. I'm drinking licorice and peppermint tea right now.
He's fancy. Is that an IKEA
All
cup?
I want to say before we start is that if someone's asking a question, please don't speak over them. Other than that, go nuts. Ask me whatever you want.
Why is it perfectly wrong on the set list?
No reason in particular. There's just like it's the same reason why a lot of songs are on the set list. They just didn't make the cut. But I can add it as well. It's not to say that it won't be added.
You should add it.
What's your question, hon?
So I know you get like stressed on tour and being like you, right?
Yeah. Everyone gets stressed being them.
My question is like, how do you deal with that? And
With stress?
What are some tips that you...
I mean, to be honest with you, when I'm in a funk, I just have to act like an idiot, like dance, like put crazy music on and just like force myself to dance. Especially when you're not like in a good mood, forcing yourself to dance is a really good feeling. Somebody asked me like what I do and how to get over stress, and I was like, honestly, dance like an idiot until I feel good.
You want to dance with somebody?
What's your question?
I was just wondering how your Portuguese heritage has affected you and influenced your music.
Portuguese heritage? I don't know. Actually, I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot to do with why I make music the way I do, but I bet it has less to do with Portuguese music and more to do with just the music that my parents liked. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What's your question?
If you get any lyric tattoos, what would it be?
I think if I could get a lyric tattooed, I'd get "When you're dreaming with a broken heart, waking up is the hardest part."
That's we have new lyrics, or?
It's John Mayer, "Dreaming with a Broken Heart." What's your question?
What's it like, even though you guys have only had one stop, what's it like being on tour with
I mean, no, not to, we played 27 shows in Europe together. Yeah, and she's incredible. I mean, she is a superstar, so she should be playing her own arenas. But I'm so lucky that she's out here with me. It feels like having an incredible friend on the road who's amazingly talented, and yeah, I feel really lucky to have her. Honestly. What's your question? Yeah.
First off, I love you.
I love you.
Second off, what's your favorite Canadian stereotype?
My favorite Canadian.
Go Raptors.
I don't know my favorite Canadian. What is your favorite? I don't know.
A.
Syrup or something. What's your favorite thing when you come back to Canada? What's like the stereotype?
What's my favorite thing? I love how apologetic everybody is. It's also my least favorite, but it's also my favorite. I love it so much. What's your question?
So I'm actually from the Netherlands.
You told me.
Yeah, and I've been here for half a year to study. I
Do you like Vancouver?
Yeah, it's amazing. Canadian people are amazing.
They're pretty cool.
But, and I noticed that I learned a lot about myself.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself ever since you've been traveling around the world?
A lot. Too much to talk about right now, but I don't know. I learned that there is no such thing as a perfect life. There's no such thing as a perfect day. It's just whatever that day is, and you have to make that the best day you can. That really helps me taking everything day by day, you know.
And I gave you a present.
Got it. Thank you. In the white shirt?
Me?
Yeah. Hey.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. You helped me with my anxiety so much.
Thank you.
And everything you do is just incredible, and keeping you because you're so amazing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's literally the nicest thing anyone could ever say to a human being. I don't think you guys understand how much you shower me in the nicest things a human could ever hear.
Watch the documentary, you'll see.
Appreciate it.
Sorry. I just wanted to say. Oh my gosh, blanking. Sorry.
I can come back to you.
Okay.
I will come back to you. I promise you. I'll come back to you in
Yeah.
3 questions. I'll be back.
Okay.
What's your question?
What's your inspiration for like the album cover?
It wasn't made by me. It was made by a fan, and I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen." That's the cover, and that was pretty much it. What's your question?
So I noticed as I get older, I get more existential crises.
Yes.
So just a question, if you've ever had any,
I probably have an existential crisis once a day. More around around 4 p.m. every day I have a crisis.
So you just had one.
I just had one, yeah.
Oh my god.
You know,
There's so many. I wish we could talk about it for 5 hours. My favorite concept in the whole world is to talk about how to get over crisis.
I gave you a book about that.
Have you ever read the book The Alchemist? You should read
I
it.
need to finish it.
You should read it again.
I gave you another
It's
book.
very helpful. What's your question, huh? Yeah.
So last time you came here, you said you wanted to move to Victoria. Are you
Yes.
still planning to do that?
One day I'd love to get a cottage in Victoria. I don't know, but not today. Do you remember your question? What is it? Better be good now.
Okay.
You just Googled a different question.
Don't worry. Oh my god, okay, no, I remember. Every time you open your mouth, it just makes me forget you. Okay, I actually remember. Yeah, I've been eating this question for over a year and a half now. Okay, and
Tell me.
Okay. What is the biggest thing in your life that you're super proud of and something you've overcome that's been like really challenging to overcome?
I used to get on stage every single night and think to myself, how do I impress people? And that was what made me so nervous and so anxious every day. But now I get on stage every night and think, how do I love this? How do I enjoy this? And that's something I'm really proud of. Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too. What's your question?
Have you ever considered writing poetry?
Poetry? Yes, I have. I'm quite nervous to do that.
You should.
I will.
It's so good.
Okay, thank you. I'll try one day. Okay. Maybe I'll work on a book, a poetry book, like a little book, coffee table book. It'd be stuff like dance when you feel sad. What's your question? Yeah.
Okay, is there anywhere in the world that you haven't been that you really want to see?
I want to go to Argentina. I am.
I'm Argentina.
Nice. What's your question?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec. So, in 2014, you did We Day Here. Then you did a meet and greet, and someone said, would you ever want to do a Canadian tour? And you're just like, oh yeah, maybe one day. I was all the way in the back and I screamed world tour, and you just kind of like laughed it off. You're like, oh yeah,
So now I'm on
world tour. So like,
Does that sink in?
explain like where, just, what is it
I don't
like?
have any other better words than you have. Probably.
Yeah. Also, want to go to prom with me tomorrow?
I would if I wasn't leaving Vancouver. I'm so sorry. You're going to prom tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Enjoy it. My
Thank
sister
you.
just went to prom for
Yeah.
the first time. Yeah. I had the best moment actually yesterday. In Portland when we started was I realized that everybody is old. Like not like
We're so old.
We're so old. Like honestly,
everybody is like we're not like babies anymore.
No.
It's really
We're legal.
Wrinkles
There's a
everywhere.
couple babies in here, but like
Yeah.
what's up, man, with the rose?
Writing songs?
For writing songs.
My whole heart. Please.
Write songs like the songs you like to listen to, and don't write songs because people tell you to write them, okay? Yeah. What's your question?
So I noticed when you like go through the album that there's almost like stories to it, so how did you decide to like, especially like the last 3 songs, like if it was
They're connected?
is that more, yeah,
They're all
so how did
connected?
you decide to like,
I didn't. That's just because it's my life, and my life is all connected. And basically, if you put any of those 3 songs in order, there would be some sort of connection, you know.
Yeah.
But the last 3 songs are 3 of my favorites too. Yeah. What's your question?
So first of all, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Well, so you're drinking tea, but what's your favorite
Kind of tea?
or, like just flavor of tea?
I like peppermint tea a lot. I drink peppermint tea all the time on planes and stuff. What's your question?
thank you. My arms are getting so tired.
Yeah.
So because it's from Japan, I'm obviously gonna ask you about Lost in Japan because what else I asked.
Okay.
So you said that Lost in Japan was inspired by a dream you had about like getting lost. But
Yeah.
Is there something that inspired you when you were in Japan, like an experience that like inspired you to write a song or like anything?
No, it was a dream.
Wow.
Yeah. What's your question? Yeah. You got this. Thank you.
Second of all, do you have any like family members that or friends that have played music and kind of got inspired by them?
Yes, my older cousin Camilla. She's 5 years older than me. Don't tell her. She's a singer, and she's an incredible singer, and she's one of the main reasons I started singing when I was younger. There's all these I had like all these videos on YouTube of me singing that they got all deleted, but it was
Hallelujah!
no, not even that. Before that, there's a video of me singing "Year 3000" by Jonas Brothers.
Oh.
Who was your favorite?
Who's your favorite?
Huh? If you can find it, maybe it's on the internet. I can't put it back on. It was on the computer, and it just like.
But who's your favorite Jonas brother?
Who's the favorite Jonas brother? That's a real
What's
question.
your question? Yes. Not anymore. What's your question?
Hi. First of all, I love you 3000. So throughout this tour, we've seen the symbol of a rose, and I would just love to know what that symbol represents to you.
It's just like, for me, the reason there's flowers and everything everywhere, I just wanted to go on and have this overwhelming feeling of happiness and joy that you're in a dream the whole time. I realized like the most incredible part about what I get to do for a living is that I don't know how many of you guys, but today might be one of your favorite days of the entire year.
I've been waiting for like over
To
years.
me, it's the most incredible thing in the entire world to travel the world and to be doing something that may possibly be everybody's favorite, one of their favorite days of the whole year. So I just wanted to have this beautiful, dreamlike, positive feeling and love, and surrounded by everything. And I don't know why it wouldn't be that way. Actually, that's the only way I'm ever gonna do it. Yeah. What's your question? Yes.
Who is your biggest influence, and what is his favorite?
Country to perform in. I love performing in Brazil, and my favorite. She said my favorite. I love Canada, but I'm not gonna lie. I do love performing in Canada. I do. I mean, I'm Canadian. I am Canadian. Yeah, Toronto.
Go Raptors! Yeah.
I love Vancouver though.
I'm serious. He's
John
already
Mayer.
apologizing.
What's your question?
Okay, what was your favorite and bad and unforgettable experience you've done for your
You know we're in Vancouver, right? Rock in Rio was incredible. I loved it. Yeah. In the back.
I just want to start by saying that you're a huge inspiration to me and my music.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Is there one moment in your life where you were like, okay, like this is it, like this is what I want to do?
Grammys.
No, I always just wanted to like perform for people and like sing for people. Like even when I was like 7 years old, like I used to dance in front of my parents and my family and sing for them, even if it was horrible. But I remember when I was 14, I think I was 14, and there was this Vine meetup in Toronto. All these Viners were getting together, and I remember messaging one of the Viners, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I come by to say hi to you guys? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And then when I got there, hundreds and hundreds of people started chasing me. And I got on the stage and I started singing for them, and that was the first time I ever performed in front of a crowd in my life. And in that moment, I kind of got home that night and looked my parents in the eyes, and I was like, this is all I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Yeah. What's your question, honey?
Do you get along with your sister?
I do. I love my sister. We get along very well. Yeah. Is that your sister? Oh, okay. That's okay. You will. You will one day. When my sister was younger and I was younger, we didn't get along either. But now we're best friends. So yeah. What's your question?
If you could be in the position of one of your crew members, what would it be, and is there a particular reason?
I don't know. I'd love to play as my drummer.
Yeah, like, woo!
What's your question, honey? Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
About Brazil? Have you ever been to Brazil? You'd like it there. I like the people. They're really passionate, and they're very loving. They give you 10 hugs before they let you walk out of the door. You guys do that too. Yeah. What's your question? Yeah.
So I remember you collabed with her Vamps for Celia.
Oh, yes.
Collaborating with BTS. Do you think you'll collaborate
Oh, yeah,
this summer pretty much with different events?
Yeah, I mean, I have no rules for who I collab with or who I don't collab. It's kind of just like who I'm friends with and who I'm close with. And I love BTS. I love all those guys. 5 Seconds of Summer are incredible. So yeah.
We got 3 questions left.
Sorry, what's your question?
Why did you stop making TikToks?
I actually never made TikToks. I made Musical.lys.
Well, now it's a TikTok.
Yeah, but that's not a TikTok. I'm not gonna make TikToks. I'm so sorry. Thanks. What's your question, the flower shirt?
Oh my god, okay, I love you. What is something you've always wanted to do but like have been like too scared to do it?
I don't know. I don't know what I want. I have this thing I want to handstand on stage one day during a set. Last question, you.
You're like one of my biggest fashion inspirations.
Well, you have the cooler fashion than I do.
I'm just wondering, like, what is your
My fashion inspiration is, what is my fashion inspiration?
From the night.
I cut out the bottom of my jeans. It's just how it goes. But I don't know. I basically just go on Twitter and look at what you guys like what I wear, and I just make more.
Thank you.
Don't cut your hair. Do
Guys,
not
enjoy
cut your
tonight,
hair.
okay? I love you so much.
Keep your hair like this.